That stock higher by around 3.4%. Sacchitanand Uttekar of Tradebulls now joins in on the show to discuss the technicals of the market. Sacchitanand, welcome to the show. Well, consolidating, but the Bank Nifty continues to do well. What is your sense in terms of how you would approach the financials today?
Good afternoon, Ekta. I think clearly, the market is lacking some confidence near this 23,600 mark. Even last week, we saw multiple attempts during the day towards this particular level, but eventually, it was failing to register a close about the 23,600 mark. So I think this is a good level of caution, and that's why we are recommending, building some good amount of short positions here when it comes to Nifty Bank as well. Now, if you look at the Nifty Bank range, it is clearly showing that 52,200, 52,300 could be a cluster resistance. And on the lower side, it has a very strong support somewhere close to around 51,700. So right now we are just moving on the upper end of this particular range, and that's why where we have seen some divergence. We are recommending building some fresh short positions when it comes to Nifty Bank for the day, keeping a stop loss somewhere close to around 52,245 on the higher side. We are expecting that the Nifty Bank could see a pullback towards 51,800.
Short positions on the Nifty Bank, interesting. Sacchitanand, good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. Well, the index keeps meandering along the way it is. There has been plenty of stock-specific activity within the broader markets. Are there any on your radar this afternoon?
Good afternoon, Amos. And I think it's better to keep a long-short ratio when it comes to stocks. I think there are ample of stocks which are still showing some amount of strength. Now, there's a disclosure from our end that we have recommended this particular counter to our clients, wherein the strength has been very evident for the last two trading sessions. If you look at the structure of Apollo Hospital, the stock has been forming a good high top high bottom sequence on its 60-minute scale. On the daily scale, it has registered a fresh breakout on its ADX, which has started moving about 25 levels. So this is a good indication of further confidence getting built in. We are anticipating that there could be a strong rally towards 6,500, 6,560 kind of a zone, and that's why we are recommending building long positions here. Keeping a trading stop loss somewhere close to around 60 to 40 on the lower side. But on the short side, I think there are a lot of stocks which have been scaling higher. But if you look at the relative strength, it has been going down. And one such idea is Bharat Forge. Now, if you look at the sequence for the last 3 weeks, the higher top, higher bottom sequence is well intact. But if you look at the daily RSI, it has been losing its strength. So that's what it has been showing that there is a lack of confidence at higher levels. And somewhere, it has started trending below its 5-day exponential moving average. So probably we may see a quick corrective move towards 1660, and that's why we are recommending building fresh short positions in Bharat Forge, keeping a trading stop loss somewhere close to around 1760.
Okay, all right. We're going to leave it on that note. Thanks very much for joining in, Sacchitanand, and giving us all of those technical calls. Well, let's get back to specific stocks. Zomato gains on the back of positive notes from